What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and now we're back on the beautiful Playa Beach in Tekken 4. Fantastic game. It's been a while since I showed you guys a video on this game, but I had to make a Steve Fox video. He's very interesting in this game. That beautiful Hawaii shirt, I wish he still had this costume, to be honest. But Steve was very different in this game, and it was the very first game where we had Steve. And boy oh boy did Tekken 4 fit Steve, you know, no movement whatsoever basically in this game, you know, no sidestep, no backdash. You can't really play defensively because launching combos do very little damage, and all of the defensive characters like Kazuya, you know, have been neutered. Kazuya's while standing 1-2 with twin pistons, not a natural combo. It's a counter hit launcher. The Electric Wind God Fist is a counter hit launcher. So basically Kazuya is like Steve in that he needs counter hits to launch basically. You have a few exceptions like while standing 2 and down for 2 is a counter hit launcher. While standing 2 is the, you know, Kazuya doesn't work in this game. It's a very offensive poking based game. And what is Steve? Greatest pitbull, boxer, poking rushdown character in history. Well, you have Nina as well. But boy oh boy did he do well in this game. And a large chunk of it is the 8-frame jab. Yes. You know this string that annoys you to hell in Tekken 7 basically? 1-1 flicker or just 1-2-1-2? Well, here it has an 8-frame startup. His jab is insane at 8 frames. But what really made a lot of people scratch their heads with Steve in this game was his dick jab. His dick jab is also 8 frames. And it is a special made. You know, you can usually expect that from dick jabs being special made. That means you can guard them standing and you can guard them ducking. But 8 frames is a little bit fast, and the frames on this move, for example, let's say Devil Jin's, a very normal dick jab in Tekken 7, that's -5 on block and +6 on hit. This dick jab here, Steve's, and this was not the case for other dick jabs in Tekken 4 by the way, it's -2 on block, but it's +9 on hit. Yes, so this is an 8-frame dick jab interrupt that is +9 on hit, and it's -2 on block. So if they do guard this, you know, no problem. You're at -2. You still have a lot to play around with, you know. Can sway afterwards, you know. It's really fucking ridiculous and broken. So yes, 8-frame jab, 8-frame dick jab. The trouble starts right around there. And then this is also interesting, the rocket launcher, which is a quarter circle forward 1 input in other games. In the very first game with Steve, it's only forward 1. So it's very easy to do in any situation. So his rushdown fits, just in general, rushdown playstyle is favored in Tekken 4. And Steve's, I'm gonna show you how safe he is in this game. It's absurd how safe he is, and the flicker pressure is like in no other game. His frames are so good. But I just wanted to start with the jabs, and then we have the back one. You know, his 13-frame counter hit launcher. That's a high. I mean 50 times better than the electric in this game, because they're both counter hit launchers, and this one is super easy to do and always 13 frames. But it was quite weird in this game. Let's turn on counter hit. I mean, when you see this, you're like, oh, it looks like normal, you know, it stuns them for the counter hit there, and we get a combo. Let's see. Wow. That's guaranteed. But the thing is, look at this. You see that knockdown? Or this? Oh wait. You see? Just like on Kazuya's down for 2 perfect electric, the opponent here has standing frames. but for a very long time actually. So here, due to the juggling doing so little damage in this game and the poking being favored, you can actually do this. You see this? This is fully guaranteed from the back one counter hit. 67 damage, which is more than pretty much any combo in this game. That's from a launcher. And so 67 damage and plus 8 afterwards. So here we have, after that, we have plus 8. Don't you just love this? Palm trees, and here we have a shed in the middle of a stage. A little house. Oh, I love this game. Horribly broken though. So yeah, the back one was crazy dumb in this game due to these standing frames where you could do pretty much anything afterwards. And of course, at the wall it looked like this. So yeah, he had, again, I get a full wall splat afterwards. You see? Oh shit. Oh god. Here we go. Just the back one is absurd in this game. And then I'm gonna show you guys. Oh god. You know, it's downward 1. Downward 1 2 is a natural combo. It's still like this today. But when you do downward 1 2 in any other Tekken game, if you block the first hit, you can duck the second hit and launch punish him. In this game, the combination jails. And this means if you block the first hit, you can't duck the second hit. So it always looked like this if you blocked it. You could never duck the second hit and launch him. So this is perfectly safe, the downward 1 2. Just throw it out anytime you wanted to. And still a natural combo. Absurdly broken. Absurdly broken. And the same thing with 1 2 1 2, this string here. If you block the first hit, you can't duck the rest. And this string is completely safe. All of these hits. So here I input crouch. He can't crouch. Yes. Oh, and yeah, Albatross 2 is a counter hit launcher, of course. But that does not have those standing frames. But still, very solid damage there. And then we have flicker. The flicker transitions overall are so safe. Just look at this combination here. You see the guard stun, and it even tilts them towards the side, where they can't block. You see? If you get a certain angle there, the opponent can't block. So yeah, this was absurd on block. Downward 1 2 1. For example, the flicker is very safe. Oops. It's very good. But interesting is the mid option here is +3 on block. This one. For reference, that's -5 in Tekken 7. So +3. The pressure is crazy. And then, oh, of course, not to be outdone, you know, on the counter hit launchers. For example, 4-2 here, you see that super fast mid gut punch. It doesn't have any range, but it's a, I think it's a 14 frame fast counter hit launcher that again leaves them in standing status. So on normal hit, you see the advantage? And that sound of his intestines exploding? This is +7 on hit, -3 on block. So it's pretty damn good on block, actually. And on counter hit, it kills them. You see? Standing status, again. We can wall splat. Yeah, just insane. That's an insane move. And he can do the same from the left side. 3-1. And then I'm gonna show you guys the stun gun. This has a lot of evasive properties. If you look at Steve, he moves away quite a bit. Counter hit or no counter hit, 40 damage into this enormous stun. So great evasiveness, and then he comes back with that punch, and a normal hit, that's the stun. You know, it's like +1,000,000. If you had a wall, this is guaranteed. So yeah, basically death at the wall. If you were not at a wall, you could still very easily get 4-4-2 into guaranteed chop on the ground. Fully guaranteed. There's so little pushback. This move is in Tekken 7, but there's much more pushback to it. There was too little in this game, making just absurd follow-ups possible at any occasion. And then of course, and this was to add insult to injury to us Kazuya players, you know, twin pistons, not a natural combo, only on counter hit. What were they thinking, the developers? But of course, Steve had the Wild Man, which was the best while standing punish pretty much. Jin, his Hell Sweep, God Jin, you know, broken, his Hell Sweep is -12. So most characters didn't get anything on it. Steve, the best character to fight Jin, block the Hell Sweep, bam bam. 35 into frame advantage. So Wild Man was, yeah, insane in this game. So it's like he even had the punishment, you know, where a lot of characters struggled. Like Kazuya, who should be the best Punisher. But yeah, Steve, he had the punish, he had the craziest pressure you've ever seen. So yeah, this was, let's go towards the ocean. This was Steve in Tekken 4. Really cool character, but unfortunately horribly broken. Wow, we only have, no, there we actually have a throw, nice. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a lovely day, sir. Take care.